and today I've set myself a pretty unique one. Imagine playing an entire round with nothing but your irons. No driver, no wedges, no putter. That's right, just irons. My goal? To see if I can break par. It's going to take strategy, precision, and a lot of creativity. Do you think I can pull it off? Stick around and let's find out. Before we dive in, let me ask you, what's the most unconventional challenge you've ever tried on the course? I'd love to hear your stories, so leave a comment below. And hey, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more golf adventures like this one. Here's how I'm approaching this. For tee shots, I'll use a long iron, probably my 4-iron. For approach shots, I'll lean on my mid-irons like the 7 or 8-iron. And when I'm near the green, I'll have to rely on shorter irons for both chipping and putting. It's definitely not ideal, but it's all about adaptability today. The biggest challenge? Putting. Irons just aren't made for that kind of precision. But this is where creativity comes into play. My plan is to grip down, focus on alignment, and control the pace as much as possible. Honestly, I'm excited to see how this strategy holds up across 18 holes. Starting off with the first hole, a straightforward par 4. Normally, I'd grab my driver and aim to crush it down the fairway, but today, it's a 4-iron. The shot was solid, about 200 yards and right in the middle of the fairway. I'll take that any day. For my second shot, I've got a 7-iron in hand. It's about precision here, not power. I make a smooth swing, and it's on the green. 2 shots to get there, not bad at all. Now for the tricky part, putting with an 8-iron. I line it up, adjust my grip, and focus on the pace. First putt gets me within 3 feet, and the second one drops. That's a par on the first hole. Not a bad start, but I know the real challenges are coming. Over the next few holes, I faced some ups and downs. On the third hole, a par 5, I had to get creative. My 4-iron tee shot left me with a long second, and I used a 5-iron to lay up. From there, it was a 6-iron onto the green. 3 shots got me close, but putting with an iron is no joke. I walked away with a bogey, but honestly, I'm okay with that. Heading into the back 9, I was sitting at 1 over par. Not too bad, but this is where the course starts to get more demanding. On the 12th hole, a tough par 3, I faced a 180-yard carry over water. My 5-iron came through clutch, landing safely on the green. But then the putt. Let's just say it wasn't pretty. I left the first attempt way short and ended up 3-putting for a bogey. Then came the 15th hole, a long par 5. This one really tested my patience. I used a 4-iron off the tee, followed by a 5-iron layup. My third shot with a 6-iron got me to the fringe of the green, but I misjudged the pace on my first putt attempt and left myself a tough 6-footer for par. I missed it, settling for another bogey. At this point, I was sitting at 3 over par. I had to remind myself that this challenge was less about the score and more about improving my creativity and focus. Standing on the 18th tee, I was determined to finish strong. It's a short par 4, and I decided to stick with my 4-iron. A smooth swing put me right in the middle of the fairway. For my approach, I pulled out my trusty 7-iron and landed the ball about 15 feet from the hole. Now, I had a chance to finish with a birdie. I stepped up, focused on the line, and gave it my best shot. The ball rolled close, really close, but stopped just short. I tapped in for par and finished the round at 3 over. So, did I break par? Number. But this challenge pushed me out of my comfort zone and forced me to think differently about my game. It wasn't just about the score, it was about testing my skills, staying patient, and having fun. And honestly, I think I succeeded on all 3 fronts. Playing around with only irons was an incredible experience. It taught me so much about strategy, shot making, and staying calm under pressure. If you've never tried something like this, I highly recommend it. It'll change the way you approach the game. Thanks for listening to my story. I want to hear from you. What's the craziest golf challenge you've ever tried? Drop it in the comments and maybe I'll take it on in a future video. Don't forget to subscribe for more golf adventures and I'll see you next time.